Hey again everyone, Dave here. We're going to be carrying on with our Super Mario mini adventure. We've got things falling from the sky. We've got them respawning randomly at the top of the screen. Now we want to see what happens when two objects collide. So we're going to do some collision detection. Collision detection helps us figure out whether we're getting good things like coins and collecting points, or hitting into bad guys, running into bad guys and losing points or health or ending the game. So we're going to use this quite a bit when we're doing game design in Scratch, and so this is going to be a great skill to have at your fingertips. If we get into the game we were working on before, we're going to jump in. You're going to see that I've swapped out my Goomba with a coin. Okay, so I've got a coin spinning and I want it to disappear and stop spinning and stop moving when I collect it. Right now, if I run into it, nothing happens. You can see Mario and the coin just happily, quietly pass right by each other. So we want that coin to disappear and eventually for Mario to collect a point. There's a couple different ways we can do this. We can either have Mario testing to see if it's hitting the coin, or we can test to see if the coin is hitting Mario. And the best way to think about which side to do it on is think about which one is going to have the following action that you want to apply to it. In this case, we want the coin to stop moving, so I'm going to have the coin test to see if it's hitting Mario. But I could do this same code or similar code on either side. So I'm on my coin. I'm going to need one of those ifs again. Remember those if-then conditional things we used earlier? So if, and again sensing, which we used before as well, I'm going to see if I'm touching, and this is on the coin, so I want to know if I'm touching Mario. Then what do we want to have happen? Well, there's a couple of blocks that we're going to play around with. In control, there is a stop block, and stop will stop the code from executing anymore. The code is what makes it drop off the bottom of the screen and come back up, so we want to stop that from happening. So I put that stop in there, and instead of all, I choose stop this script. That refers to all the code on this coin. Now, where do I want to test if I'm hitting Mario? I want to test all the time. As that coin is dropping, as Mario's running around, I want to constantly be testing this. So it's inside of that forever loop, but you have to be careful not to stick it inside of the other if statement, because if it was inside there, it would only run if the other one was true, and the other one's only true when the coin is at the bottom of the screen. So this would only test to see if it's hitting Mario right at the bottom of the screen and not when it's just above Mario's head. So that wouldn't quite be the right gameplay that we'd want. So I have to make sure that this if is on the outside of that block, so either before or after. I can stick it up here or down here. I'll put it down here for now. If I'm touching Mario, stop the script. So now if I press go, if I do touch the coin, right now it's dropping, but if I go and I touch the coin, you'll see the coin just stops in its tracks. It doesn't spin, doesn't drop anymore. Mario can still run around, but that coin has stopped. Now the other little bit to make this more interesting is to make that disappear. We saw that already. If I go into looks, I can just do a hide instruction there, so it can hide and then stop. Make sure you do the hide before the stop, because after you stop, you won't be able to do the next instruction. And when we press go, there we go. So on the next video, we're going to be adding some point collection. We're going to introduce the idea of the variable. Variables are great for collecting scores or points or doing all kinds of other neat things that we're going to want to do in our code. So jump back in with us again next episode. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.